Go, their first match today on ACW Wrestling, and I have the, I guess, the unique pleasure to have the DI as my guest commentator.
That's right. It's been your pleasure, Mr. Ligon. What I'm out here to inform you and the people watching the ACW Wrestling program today is that the Mod Squad and the DI refuse to wrestle on television. There is no formidable competition here for us. As we look in the ring there, you can see there's no formidable competition as you get the human Q-tip and his partner, the big goof, on the apron.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that you're refusing to wrestle on TV? And
that's right. I'm tired of these freeloaders who they can turn on their TV set and watch us. What needs to happen very simply is that they need to go into their pocket, maybe put a ticket on layaway, but they need to be buying a ticket in order to see what's happening. That is the DI with the Mod Squad.
I'll tell you one thing, it was a good move by Ricky Nelson. As you see, he's twisting the arm on that very muscular Sione.
I'm not strong with that. All I seem to see here is four people here that are trying to be like the Mod Squad, and that ain't going to happen.
Well, listen, you've got to admit that there are some tough competition. Ricky Nelson, Tommy Angel, two of the finest young wrestlers in the ACW. They give you a tremendous match when you wrestle against them.
I can't remember a match with them that lasted over 3 minutes, and we didn't pin them 1, 2, 3 very quickly.
Wait, I saw a match just recently where they gave you a fit.
No, I don't believe you. Your eyeballs must have been out of socket, or your hair was in your eyes or something. You weren't seeing absolutely correctly at all. What you have to understand, Mr. Ligon, while I exit this premises is this. The Mod Squad and the DI will not wrestle on television. There is no competition where we're concerned. And what these people need to do, if they want to see us on TV, is dig deep in their pocket, and you need to put a ticket on layaway, because the freeload is over. The DI and the Mod Squad are doing one thing and one thing only, and that's wrestling in a house where these people have to pay. Good night, Mr. Ligon. It's been your pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the DI making some ridiculous comment that he's not going to wrestle on TV anymore. Well, this will be, I'm sure somebody will have something to say about that. That is a surprise move by the DI. I tell you, professional wrestling is sometimes like a giant chess game. And when you're in the ring and outside the ring, the politics outside the ring is sometimes atrocious. But let's get back to the match here. Ricky Nelson has made a tag. He comes in. This is where they're teaming up. This is where tag team wrestling is best. Got a 5 count to get out. 2. Oh, Sione almost got pinned. Back to the arm drag. As you once again notice, they're working on one part of the body at a time. Ricky Nelson really coming along strong in the ACW wrestling. This fine young wrestler is going to make a mark for himself in the very near future, I'm sure. If he keeps working as hard as he's been working, it's going to pay off. Hard work, faith will pay off. I'd like to say hello to all the people back at New Hope Baptist Church in Spencer, North Carolina. They rode in this week and want to say hello to me and say hello to all your friends. Come by and see them sometime if you ever go through Spencer. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, this is rake the eyes. Now, that's uncalled for tremendously. This guy, a chop there. He shoots him off. Ty's going to ram him. Back to the arm. Yes, it's a beautiful thing to watch. If you watch this, the whole thing about professional wrestling is keep going back to that weak spot. And he has found a weak spot on Ty. And I tell you what, that man's got a pair of arms, look like a pair of legs. You better get him, because his legs are bigger than his arms, and they're tremendous in size. Ty, 260 pounds of solid muscle, makes the tag to Sione. Sione looks like he wants to come in. I can't really blame him. Ricky Nelson's on a roll. There's Tommy Angel supporting his partner, Ricky Nelson. Give him a pat on the back. Go get him, biggin. Knee to the gut. I'll tell you, that right there hurts tremendously. A forearm to the back of the head. That can knock you out with one good blow. A fist to the throat. The wind goes out tremendously. He's choking him now. He is definitely working on the throat and the neck area. Ricky Nelson's in big trouble right now. Sione picks him up. Got him. His arm whips him to the turnbuckle. Sione comes in with a clothesline. Ricky Nelson might be out cold. Oh, no. 1, 2. Wait a minute. He kicked out. He had a little bit of something left. That clothesline about knocked him completely out. Right now, he's trying to recuperate. He's got a good chin lock on him. This right here puts a lot of pressure on the side of the neck. Can make you pass out if you don't watch it. He's pressing down with the forearm on the side of the neck, the earlobe area, the ear area, pressing down and pulling up with the chin. A fairly effective hold. Elbow to the gut, elbow to the solar plexus once again. Comes off, ducked the clothesline. Cross body. The power of Sione, though, picks him up like he's a feather. Wait a minute. He lost his balance. 1, 2. He kicked out. He kicked out. I thought we had the 3 count right there. That would have been a tremendous move. Sione got a little overconfident, lost his balance, and fell back. There he goes to shooting in an arm whip again. Sione hits the ropes, comes off with a forearm to the head. Looked like he might have used a fist. Ricky Nelson is in sheer pain right now. I don't know how this young man can take this punishment that's being dealt out to him. Both these men outweigh him by 20 or 30 pounds. Sione just getting out. Ty's in the ring, raking the back. We saw that last week. Ty was in there raking the back of his opponent, thus distracting what he was trying to do. Sione looked confused for a minute, didn't come in. Maybe he's getting a little overconfident. That's the first mistake you'll make in professional wrestling, overconfidence. He's got to realize that this man is a professional wrestler. Ricky Nelson has a tremendous heart. There, right there, there's a sign of it right there. A kick to the chest, the solar plexus area of the chest. The pectoralis majors, the deltoids are all in pain. Ricky's a little distracted. He don't know where to go. He finally tags Tommy. Tommy comes in, fires up on Sione. Here comes Ty. Tommy goes to Ty. Back to Sione. This is a tremendous match. All men are tired. Drop kick. Yes. Tommy Angel. Drop kick. He's going for the pin. Yes. One. Oh, no, he didn't get a 1. He kicked out. Tremendous match here, ladies and gentlemen. These young wrestlers are doing their very best to win in ACW. Oh, he drops an elbow and missed it. Sione going for his elbow. He misses it. Both men are definitely tired. Ty can't even get out of the ring. He's in the corner. The referee needs to get Ty out of the ring because he don't belong in there. Tommy's going for one last shot. Cross body. Tries to get him. Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. Ty missed. Ricky missed. It's unbelievable. Tommy Angel's in there. Ricky Nelson's in there. Ricky keeps trying to come in because there's 2 men on the other team, and he wants to come in too, but the referee keeps him out. Now there's Tommy covering Sione one more time. 2, 3. Yes, he got it. 1, 2, 3. The winners are Ricky Nelson, Tommy Angel. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
He has a good friend.
What's this? That? It's whiskey, isn't it? How'd it get there?
A loving fiancé.
But there must be a reason why you drink, Don. The right doctor could find it.
And a very big problem. His is a life contained in a bottle. Ray Milland, Jane Wyman, The Lost Weekend. Saturday morning at 10 on WHNS 21.
Listen up, Carolina. AAA Homes will install on your property a brand new 70 by 14 2- or 3-bedroom home for no money down and only $199 per month. We said no money down and only $199 per month. It's a AAA no-hassle deal, including everything for the good life. $199 per month includes furniture, color TV, VCR, stereo with built-in speakers, and more. You pay no money down and only $199 per month. Start living the good life now at AAA Homes in these convenient locations.
Introducing Tech 2000, our new central air conditioner.
As smooth as.
Crafted sleeker.
As quiet as.
Designed quieter.
As refined as.
Engineered smarter.
As cool as.
Carrier. Our engineers aren't comfortable until you are.
Available at Greer Heating and Air Conditioning Service, Spartanburg, and Greens Mechanical, Isley.
The next match of the evening is a 1-fall, 20-minute time limit. In the corner to my left, weighing at 215 pounds, Lynn Wagner. His opponent from the Soviet Union, weighing in at 130 kilos, the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to see this match. Ivan Koloff, one of the finest men in professional wrestling today. We're going to see a great match here. When a young man, Lynn Wagner, and Ivan Koloff. Ivan reaches out to shake hands. Lynn, of course, I can't blame him, really. I wouldn't want to shake his hand. He might just toss me across the floor. Ah, right there, a good Good move. He's sitting out, trying to sit out. Lynn apparently needs to be working on his amateur moves because this is where you need these moves in professional wrestling. Almost. He gets to the ropes. That's one way you can do it in professional wrestling. Out of bounds. Now Ivan looked him over, studied him a little bit. Lynn Wagner, of course, very cautious. You know, oh, a good go behind, roll up. He's in the ropes again. It's amazing. I've watched Ivan Koloff wrestle for years, and my first time I wrestled him, it was like, you know, I was in fog-bound city because I was wrestling a legend. You tend to lose what you're thinking about, and that's trying to win. Oh, good forearm by Lynn. He goes to hip toss Ivan. He does. Ivan's weight gave Lynn a little bit of a problem there. Ivan, of course, now he's a little tired of this mess. Little forearms to the back, legal moves. Oh, grabbed him by the hair. Turnbuckle, flying mare outside the middle of the rope. Ring, drops the knee, 2. Well, Lynn's a little out of wind right now with that drop to the throat with that knee. Oh, double thrust, the Russian thrust. Ivan known for that move for years. No one, oh, I don't know what you call that, the Russian stomp. Right on the abs, the solar plexus, that'll take all the wind out of you. If you had any wind in your sails, they're definitely down now. He shoots him off, gives him a big elbow. Ivan's setting him up. Everybody's yelling, sickle, 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 yes. Ivan's talking to the people. Oh, Lynn Wagner tries to fire one last shot. Ivan don't have none of that mess. He kicks him one good hard time. Oh, a knee across the forehead. Lynn Wagner is definitely dazed. Lynn's trying to fight back. That's one thing Lynn doesn't give up. He's got a lot of heart. There he is. Ivan's got him right there. Oh, I think I know what's going to happen. Oh, forearms across the pectoralis majors. Fire, fire, 1. Lynn is definitely in pain. Trying to catch his wind right now. I don't know if anybody's ever had the wind knocked out of them, but that definitely doesn't feel good. A forearm to the head. Oh, Lynn's raked the eyes. He's taking the cheap way out now. The shortcuts. Forearms to the back. Trying to work Ivan over real good. Ivan is a tough man, though. Lynn goes to hip toss. He does. Lynn's firing up on him now. Forearm to the stomach. Again. Lynn backs off the 5 count. He doesn't back off the 5 count. He'll disqualify him. The referee, Sal Correnti, will have none of that. He'll definitely disqualify. Oh, Ivan finally comes up with a kick to the stomach. A forearm to the back. Picks him up. Over, down, body slam. That'll knock the wind out of you, too. He goes up to the turnbuckle. Flips him out. Of course, there he is. He picks him up by the chin, turns the head. Where the head goes, the body must follow. Oh, there he goes for a backdrop. Lynn Wagner absorbing a lot of pain. The mat itself will knock the wind out of you. You just don't feel like getting up. But you have to keep trying. There's a lot of money on the line in professional wrestling. These gentlemen aren't out here wrestling for free. The winner gets paid a tremendous amount of money. The loser, he comes up on the short end of the stick. Ivan, of course, working Lynn over, trying to tune himself up for some big matches coming up. Neck breaker. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, can end a man's wrestling career. Nothing wrong with it. It's a legal move. Not a thing wrong with it, but it is a devastating move. Uh-oh. Ivan's got him on the ropes. Lynn is totally exhausted. He can't even move. Oh, Ivan sits on him all the way from the other side of the ring. There he is, Ivan's. Uh-oh. Oh, Ivan set him up all right. He's up on the top ropes. Lynn turns around. Oh, no. The Russian sickle. 1, 2, 3. That's the match. Ivan Koloff, your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, Gene Liggett here, ACW Wrestling. I know early on in the show you saw where the Mod Squad's DI came out here, was sitting at the ringside with me, and announced that he was not going to wrestle with his Mod Squad on TV ever again. Well, I tell you what, some people don't mind that. But there's one thing about the ACW. The wrestlers do not rule the ACW. We have an executive board, and the president of our executive board is Mr. Steiner, and he came out to give me a special announcement, and I wanted to hold off a little bit and share it with the rest of the people out there in TV land. Mr. Steiner, what exactly do you have to say to the Mod Squad and the DI?
Well, we have a written contract, and no matter what the DI and the Mod Squad say, they have a contract signed that they will wrestle. And they are going to wrestle tonight for the ACW. The ACW is not ruled by the DI.
Well, that's exciting. Exactly who is the match going to be that they're going to have tonight?
Well, we're going to have a real special match just for them. We're going to have the Rock and Roll Express consisting of Robert Gibson and Sam Houston.
Sam Houston and Robert Gibson. Ladies and gentlemen, later on, we'll be right back right after these words from our friends. Ladies and gentlemen, in Union, South Carolina, ACW Wrestling is coming to town June 22nd, and Union at the high school. Of course, the Mod Squad and the DI will be there. Coach Steele will be there. Robert Gibson, Nelson Rollins, Shasha will be there, along with the Ring Lords, Ricky Nelson, Tommy Angel, and the Princess. But first, before we talk to the DI and the Mod Squad, a very special interview with the TV champion, Coach Steele.
Fans, here we are with Coach Steele. He's the World TV champion. Coach, I understand you got a match with Robert Gibson, Union, South Carolina. Tell us about it.
Well, well, well. Robert Gibson, 4-time world champion. Big deal. You're looking at ACW champion right now, big boy. So you got to come take this from me, and I don't believe you can do it. So you come on down to Union, and all you rednecks in Union, come on down. And see, Colt, remember this, Colt All Steel. You remember that. Come on down to Union. Robert Gibson, be ready for the fight of your life. Come on down. You know, like I say, you're one half of the World Tag Team Champion, but you're looking at the ACW champion. So you come on down to Union, and you run your mouth, and you do all your talking. Like I say, I've been taking it easy and laid back, but it's time to get down to business. So it's me and you in Union, South Carolina. You come on down.
Fans, you heard it from him. Let's go back to Gene Ligon.
Here we are with the DI and the Mod Squad. DI, Union, South Carolina.
Union, South Carolina. Be ready. Nelson Royal, Sam Houston, the Clampett family of professional wrestling, all in tow with Ellie Mae. Don't you worry about it. We know you're mad. We know we got you on the run. We got you crazy now. We're not that crazy. We're still the champions. I just want to make a little short spiel there, Mr. Ligon. I heard the ring lords out here just a few minutes ago taking a couple of pot shots at your ACW champions. Gentlemen, put that genie back in the bottle. Rub it a little harder and see if something full-grown comes out. We're the champions. Be there in Union. ACW, coming your way. Be there or else.
Bacos? Even better.
Bacony Bacos makes every bite better.
Good salad.
It couldn't have happened to a nicer vegetable. When Betty Crocker took tender russet potatoes and added rich, creamy sauces, something delicious happened. Au gratin potatoes from Betty Crocker. She's the best thing that ever happened to potatoes.
Is your future secure? Alliance Tractor Trailer Training Centers have trained thousands of professional drivers. It all began with one phone call, so call now.
Across the dark continent, through incredible danger, the intrepid explorers search for a treasure beyond the imagination. Stuart Granger, Deborah Carr, King Solomon's Mines. Sunday at 2 on WHNS 21.
The next match of the evening is a one-fall, 20-minute time limit. Weighing in at 75 pounds on my left, Scott Spangler. His opponent, weighing in at 236 pounds, one of the young lions in professional wrestling, Ken Shamrock.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this ought to be a tremendous match. Kenny Shamrock is definitely an up-and-coming young star. Nobody has got the background that Kenny does in professional wrestling right now. This man being attacked. Holy mackerel. He gives him a forearm, picks him up. Wait a minute, he's not through. Pick him up. What's he trying to do to this man? Kenny Shamrock doing it. Wait a minute. Holy mackerel. 2, 3. Ring the bell. ladies and gentlemen, you just saw power, tremendous power. Kenny Shamrock, an up-and-coming young star in ACW wrestling. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors. Union, South Carolina, ACW wrestling coming to town June 22nd. All the stars will be there. The Mod Squad and DI. Coach Steele, along with Robert Gibson, Nelson Rawl, and Shasha, along with Sam Houston. Of course, Union, South Carolina, the 22nd will be a great day for Robert Gibson. I know Robert's looking forward to this match.
You know, I heard that Coach Steele saying that he's new and improved. What was it before, the old and lousy? Let me tell you something, Coach Steele, right there, brother. You look at what happened to Rock and Roll Express. I'm going to do one thing right there, is pin his shoulders to the mat. 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's right. You heard it from Robert Gibson. Of course, this man right here, along with Sam Houston and the lovely Shasha. I know, Nelson, I've known you a long time. I've known Shasha for several years. I didn't like what I saw that night. And I tell you what, I don't know how you could stand back and not kill the man. It was a tremendously terrible thing he did.
Well, you know that where you and I come from, and Sam, and that the part of the country we're from, men are gentlemen, and just like Sam said at one time, you open doors for ladies, you treat them like a lady, and that's what this world is all about. But the DI, he doesn't have anything in there because he knows nothing about it. I don't know it's because of the way that he was brought up in life, but one thing about it, DI, you're looking at two people that'll teach you something that your mother and your father didn't teach you, and that's how to be a gentleman. And it's one thing about it. When we go through the Mod Squad, then we're going to come and we're going to put our hands on you, and then I don't think you're going to like any of it, mister.
I tell you what, I can't wait to see the Mod Squad on their back. Sam Houston and Nelson Rawl holding the DI for Shasha.
Let me tell you something, DI. You think to come out here and prove your manhood, you got to push a little old lady around? Well, you don't do that. Mod Squad, yeah, you got your credentials. You carry them with you, the titles. Well, let me tell you something. I'll go through the Mod Squad. I'll go through whatever I've got to get my hands on the DI. You don't push what ladies around. We'll take care of you.
Gave Betty a call to see what's doing, hoping to do some high-powered wooing. She says, come on over tonight to my place. Got a surprise awaiting that'll light up your face. Well, I jumped up and grabbed a clean shirt. Tonight's the night I hit pay dirt. Got to Betty's in the wink of an eye, but her surprise just made me cry. Look who's come to live with me, dear. It's Mama. Ain't it the best news you could hear? So now when you look for me at night, son, you'll find Betty and Mama and me in my 21.
Introducing Tech 2000, our new central air conditioner.
As smooth as.
Crafted sleeker.
As quiet as.
Designed quieter.
As refined as.
Engineered smarter.
As cool as.
Carrier. Our engineers aren't comfortable until you are.
Available at Greer Heating and Air Conditioning Service, Spartanburg, and Greens Mechanical, Isley.
Easy Does It, Easy Does It Tour in Greenville Memorial Auditorium, June 22nd, starring Eazy-E.
My name is Easy, yeah, this is true.
And NWA.
Easy is his name, and the boys coming straight out of Compton.
Plus Too Short, Kwame, JJ Fed, and MC Twiz. Together live. Tickets on sale now at these outlets. Coming June 22nd, Easy Does It Tour.
TV advertising got you puzzled? Let WHNS 21 bring all the pieces together for your next campaign.
When I need to let people in the upstate know about an upcoming event, I know I can count on WHNS TV 21.
Of all the advertising media available, I found TV 21 the most effective for Carolina Supply Company.
In Western North Carolina, call marketing specialist Mike Waddell at 258-2100. Hire us today for more business tomorrow.
Join the real Ghostbusters, weekdays at 3 on your station, WHNS 21.
The next match of the evening is a one-fall, 30-minute time limit. This is a tag team event. On my left, weighing in at 260 pounds, Brian Johnson. His partner, weighing at 228 pounds, Tommy Seabolt. Their opponents, weighing in a combined weight of 480 pounds, accompanied by the lovely princess, the Ring Lords.
ACW Wrestling, some of the finest wrestlers in the business. The Ring Lords, of course, accompanied by the lovely Princess, they call her. We don't know how lovely she really is. She's got her face covered with that veil. Of course, going up against Tommy Seabolt. Tommy showed his ability last week, gave a very good match. And of course, he got a headlock, side headlock on the Ring Lord. Whoa! Leapfrog. Oh, drop kick. Yes, that come out of the blue. Oops, missed the headlock. You better get it. Oh, sometimes, I tell you, that sweat gets slippery. You can't hold on. Tommy taking him to the corner. He shoots him off. Oh, so needed a back. No, that's not allowed. The referee chastises one of the Ring Lords. The tag was made. And here comes, they call Speedy. Speedy body slams Tommy Seabolt. 1, 2, whoops, he kicks out. A tremendous match going on here. The Ring Lord picks him up and powers him over. That's the hard way to do it. Leverage is more important in this than power. All right, very good back shot for the forearms, double forearm to the back. He picks him up, body slams again. This is definitely working on the man's back. As you can tell, Tommy Seabolt is in tremendous pain. He kicks out. His energy level is much lower right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is definitely feeling some pain right now. Oh, oh, my goodness, a spinning kick. A little bit of martial arts there. Tremendous, tremendous match. The match is really being tremendous match here. 1, 2, oh, he kicks out. He gets that shoulder up. There he is. He's got him in the turnbuckle again one more time. Goes to shoot him off. And here comes Speedy. Goes and charges. Ooh, forearm. Elbow to the chest. Tremendous match here. Ladies and gentlemen, these two men are really definitely coming along strong in the ACW. Forearms to the back. He shoots the man right outside. Now that's uncalled for. They're going outside right now. Speedy picks up Tommy Seabolt, throws him back inside for his partner. The Ring Lord is definitely making their names known in the ACW. These young men are trying to work their way up the ladder of success so they can take on the very best. 1, 2, he kicks out once again. Tommy Seabolt is going to have to get to his partner. He is totally exhausted. He does not know what to do. He can't get away from it. There he's choking. 1. The referee's trying to count him out. He breaks just on the 5 every time. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe the punishment that Tommy Seabolt is taking on. A shoulder tackle, a flying shoulder tackle. 1, 2, he kicks out again. This is unbelievable. There's a shot of the Princess right there on the sideline. The Princess, of course, we don't know what her purpose is, but she's there. And anybody on the outside of the ring has advantage over somebody with just 2 men, whether it be a woman or a man, because it is a distraction, a big distraction. We'd like to get an interview with the Ring Lords and the Princess in the future. We had them on last week. It's just, they won't let anybody get near her to speak to her. The height of chauvinism, I guess. Good reverse chin lock. Oh! Elbows. Another elbow. Comes off. Cross body. A good quick move. 1, 2. He kicks out. Ring Lords. A tag is made. Brian comes in. Loses balance a little bit. Comes in fired up. He's so anxious to get in. He's definitely got the Ring Lords on the run right now. Forearms to the back. Brian Johnson picks him up. Oh, tremendous. Oh, body slam. That took a lot of power out of Brian. 2. Hoops. The Ring Lord kicks out. It has got to be. Oh, a shot to the gut. Brian Johnson Had him going just for a second there. Wait a minute, Brian has reversed it, got him against the ropes. The ring lord, oops, the ring lord reverses it. Oh, clothesline. That right there may do it. The ring lord's definitely trying to get some advantage. There's a quick shot of the princess there, hiding in the corner. Cannot believe the things that's going on here. The ring lords are definitely trying their best to just beat somebody. Wait a minute, what is this? They got the referee's attention is distracted by Tommy Sebo trying to get in the ring. They're kicking on Brian. It's a double team situation. Wait a minute. Wait, a double clothesline? That's not fair. That's not fair. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Tommy Sebo too late to get there to save his partner. Ring the bell. We're going to go right now. We'll be right back. The ring lords have won the match. We'll be right back after these words from our friends. Hello, wrestling fans. Union, South Carolina, June 22nd. ACW Wrestling's coming to town. The Mod Squad, the DI will be there. Coach Steele will be there. Robert Gibson, Nelson Rawl, and Shasha. Sam Houston will be there, along with this young man, Tommy Angel, and Ricky Nelson, against the ring lords with their princess. Before I talk to Tommy, we're going to talk to the ring lords right now with Bill Prince.
Thank you, Gene. Here we are with the ring lords and the lovely princess. Tell us about this big match coming up in Union, South Carolina.
You know, the young lions, the question is, can you handle us and the ring lords in Union, South Carolina? The question is, can you handle it when you're looking at the princess? Don't look at her too long, because if you look at her too long, you're going to go down with the clothesline, because we're the tag team that's going to take everybody down. Tell them about it, partner.
That's right. You know, you got everybody here talking about the ring lords and the princess. They must be getting a little bit worried, and everybody's talking about they want to take the princess home, brothers. Well, I tell you, you know, you might be a little jealous, but it ain't working.
Thank you very much. Let's go back to Gene Ligon.
Here we are. Tommy Angel. I know you and Ricky are looking forward to the match you're going to have in Union, South Carolina against the ring lords with their princess. She looks pretty good with the veil over her face. I don't know what she looked like with that thing taken off. Tell me something. What do you think about the ring lords and their chances against you and Ricky?
Well, we're looking forward to coming to Union, South Carolina the 22nd. It's going to be a great time. We're coming there a little early, sign some autographs, and meet all the people. The ring lords, we've had it on several times before. I don't know where you got this princess, and you're always saying, don't worry about this, don't worry about that, don't look at her too long, don't worry about that. Okay, we're talking about business. We're going to be in there, and we're going to give it everything we've got. We're tired of you guys coming out here and just telling everybody what you're going to do. Self-evident truth. We're going to take care of business in Union, South Carolina on the 22nd, and Ricky Nelson and myself are more than ready.
That's right. Ricky Nelson and Tommy Angel, two of the toughest guys in the ACW, probably the next ACW Tag Team Champions if the DI and Mod Squad will look out. Ring lords, you're going to have your hands full with Tommy Angel and Ricky Nelson. See ya.
Is your future secure? One phone call is all it takes to put you on the road to success. The demand for qualified drivers is continually on the rise. One phone call is the first step to putting you in that driver's seat. We can train you to drive a tractor trailer. Thousands of Alliance graduates took control of their futures. Now it's your turn. Pick up that phone and call now.
Listen up, Carolina. AAA Homes will install on your property a brand new 70 by 14 2 or 3 bedroom home for no money down and only $199 per month. We said no money down and only $199 per month. It's a AAA no-hassle deal, including everything for the good life. $199 per month includes furniture, color TV, VCR, stereo with built-in speakers, and more. You pay no money down and only $199 per month. Start living the good life now at AAA Homes in these convenient locations.
Saturday night, June 24th, when the Greenville Braves take on the Chattanooga Lookouts, there'll be fireworks aplenty both on and off the field, because after the game, the skies above Greenville Municipal Stadium will explode with the sound and color of a breathtaking fireworks display brought to you by your station, WHNS 21. Gates open at 6 and the game begins at 7:15. It's a night of baseball action and fireworks all in one on June 24th, WHNS 21 Fireworks Night.
The next match of the evening is a one-fall, 30-minute time limit. In the ring, weighing in at 228 pounds, this is Carolina-owned David Isley. Making his way into the ring, weighing in at 235 pounds, the Wild Man, L.A. Stevens.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have definitely got a different kind of match tonight. David Isley, one of the finest young upstarts in ACW, is going against, should I say, the weird L.A. Stevens. Now, L.A. Stevens has got his friend, if you notice, the bag in the corner there, the right corner, right there. L.A. Stevens is down there talking to his bag. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what he ate for supper, but it's definitely affected his brain. Well, as long as the bag doesn't talk back. Now, L.A. Stevens locking up there with the one and only Carolina's own David Isley. L.A. trying to intimidate him. L.A. just found out what intimidation will get you sometime. A bump on your rear. But David Isley, of course, has been working very hard, being trained by some of the finest wrestlers, teaching him all the wrestling moves. David's a good friend of mine, living out in Concord, North Carolina. A lot of his friends out there down at Nikita's gym are saying hey to David and wish him all the luck in the world in his professional career. Oh, L.A. Stevens goes for the hair, pulls David's hair. Well, that's the only disadvantage of having a hair. That's where Ivan has got an advantage over everybody. It doesn't have any hair, so they can't pull it. Well, once again, back in the corner, David Isley, Lawrence, L.A. Stevens. Got kicked to the stomach. L.A. takes him outside. This is, oh, wait a minute. Oh, forearms, vicious forearms. L.A. Stevens is kind of losing it right here. Throws David Isley back in the ring. Flying mare. He's choking him now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just not wrestling at all. This man right here is just trying to abuse David Isley. I know David Isley can out-wrestle him. This is David Isley can out-fight him, out-scuffle him, out-hustle him. That's where David's got to get that into. Oh, a good shot to the stomach. All right, David's got tired of taking that miss. There's a picture of the bag. I guess he better go over and talk to his friend Andy, because Andy better give him some advice to fire back on David Isley. David Isley, Carolina's own. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. David Isley's going after a bag. We're going to find out what's in that bag. Wait a minute. Wait, oh! David got misled there for a minute, distracted by a bag. What is in that bag? We see something. Oh, clothesline. David Isley goes down. He is incensed, L.A. Stevens. L.A. is really upset. He tosses David Isley back out on the floor again. That's a hard concrete floor, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't give one bit. David Isley, a kick to the gut by Lawrence, L.A. Stevens. Of course, David Isley throwing forearms, trying to get back in the ring. L.A. Stevens once again keeps him outside. These men are just fighting it out. They're doing everything they can. They're just scuffling. They've lost the whole idea of trying to wrestle. Sometimes fighting can get you on a disadvantage. David Isley is definitely trying to get back in the ring. L.A. Stevens won't let him. What can the referee say about that? L.A. Stevens once again being shot in the head with forearms after forearm. David Isley stepping back in the ring. L.A. Stevens outside the ring. David Isley pulls him back in. Forearm to the back. A tremendous, oh! Elbow to the solar plexus. That'll take the wind right out of you. I don't know if y'all have ever had the wind knocked out of you, but that will definitely do it. Oh! Fight fire with fire, as David Isley always tells me. Here we are. These men are just going toe-to-toe. The bag right there in the corner, as you can see, the very mysterious box or bag that L.A. Stevens brings to the ring. We don't know what's in it. We really are concerned because L.A. has changed completely. His attitude about life, about people in general, has totally changed. I don't know if the box or bag has anything to do with it, but he keeps talking to it, looking over at it like he's going to get some advice. Look at him. He's staring at it. He's talking back to the referee. He's choking David Isley. No reason to do that. There's no reason. He pushes the referee. This man's attitude needs to be changed. A forearm to the belly. Another forearm. David Isley back with all he's got. L.A. Stevens definitely, chop, cost him around the cheek, throws him back out again. I don't know what his tactics are. He keeps throwing David Isley outside the ring. Another elbow to the back of the head from 7 feet in the air. David fighting back, chop after chop after chop. L.A. not letting him back in. They're back there on the outside. They could fall off and hurt themselves tremendously bad on this concrete floor. It's a long way down. He throws him back in. Wait a minute. It's a disqualification. What is this? Lawrence, L.A. Stevens has tossed David Isley back in, and L.A. Stevens has been disqualified. Unnecessary roughness. Threw him back in. The winner, David Isley, will be right back after these words from some of our friends. Union, South Carolina. The Mod Squad and DI is going to be there June 22nd. Be there, Union High School. Of course, Coach Steele is going to be there. Robert Gibson, Nelson Rawl with Sha-Sha, Sam Houston, Tommy Angel, Ricky Nelson, the Ring Lords, and the Princess, and the one and only Carolina's own David Isley, along with Ken Shamrock. But first, before we talk to them, we're going to have an interview with Brad Anderson and Bill Prince.
Thank you, Gene. Here we are with fans with Brad Anderson. Let me ask you, I heard that Jamin Mitch Snow's coming back in the area. You have some messages coming up with him?
Yeah, I do. They're in Union, South Carolina. Mitch Snow, you must be related to the Princess somehow because you're a magician, pal. You just disappear from the scene, and you come back, and you want to face me. You're not only magical, pal, you are crazy. You know who that is? You might be a good wrestler, Mitch, but I'm going to jam you in Union, South Carolina.
Thank you, fans. You heard from Mr. Anderson. Let's go back to Gene Ligon.
That's right, Union, South Carolina on the 22nd. These two young men will be there. All the ladies come early because these guys will be there early to help sign a few autographs. Isn't that right, David?
Hey, Union, what a night it's going to be. And L.A. Stevens, I'm not going to forget you what you did to me that night on TV, pal. You are one weird dude. That's all I got to say. I believe you done had a little dose of the Medina and just a little too much because you're trying to be a monster. But it's not going to work right there in Union because you're going down for the count when I get the Carolina roll on you. 1, 2, 3. Tell them about it, Big Ken.
That's right, Ken.
That's right. I agree with him on that. He just lost a few marbles there. That's right. It's going to happen in Union. People come on down there. There's going to be some good talent down there. You can see some good matches. And in ACW, we wrestle, so you can come on down, and you can count on seeing some good matches.
Of course, these two guys right here, I know you stand right next to this guy. You give him an elbow, he doesn't move a whole lot. I tell you that. He's a solid man. Ladies, these two young men right there will be there. Come watch ACW wrestling, the best in professional wrestling, right there in my dad's hometown in Union, South Carolina. Be there.
Hi, guys.
On the next Magnum.
It was a drug bust that turned into a shooting.
When a cop's killed, Thomas must defend his fallen friend.
Seems he signed out 4 keys of high-grade blow. Only 3 of them made it back.
It's a puzzle box of intrigue that leads Thomas to drugs, money, and a colossal cover-up.
You're stonewalling me, Paige, and I don't like it.
On Magnum.
Monday at 1 on WHNS 21.
Announcing the grand opening of Galloway Homes' newest location in Taylors. And to celebrate, Galloway is offering beautiful, top-quality homes with no down payment to qualified landowners and financing as low as 12.25% fixed-rate APR. Plus, now through July 4th, you'll get your choice of a TV and VCR or a washer-dryer combination with the purchase of your new Galloway home. Think you can't afford a new home? Well, think again, because getting the home you want within your budget is now possible at Galloway Homes in Pickens, Isley, Clemson, and their new location in Taylors.
As a television news anchor, Lou Wood is on top of everything, and that includes his investments. Lou buys U.S. savings bonds. Today's bonds pay competitive rates, and they're free from state and local income tax. Find out more. Call 1-800-US-BONDS.
Good evening. On Wall Street today...
Easy Does It, Easy Does It Tour. Greenville Memorial Auditorium, June 22nd. Starring Eazy-E.
My name is Easy, yeah, this is true.
And NWA.
Easy is his name and the voice coming right out of Compton.
Plus Too Short, Kwame, JJ Fed, and MC Twist. Together live. Tickets on sale now at these outlets. Coming June 22nd. Easy Does It Tour.
This is the main event of the evening. This is a one-fall, 1 hour time limit. This is for the World Tag Team Championship. The challenger weighing in at 235 pounds, Sam Houston. His partner from Tennessee weighing in at 230 pounds, one half the Rock and Roll Express, Robert Gibson. Their opponents, these are the World Tag Team Champions from the city of New Orleans, weighing in at 510 pounds, accompanied by their manager and trainer, the DI, the Mod Squad.
Well, here's our main event match on ACW Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. This ought to be one humdinger. We're ready to go anytime the referee, yes, the referee signals bell. The DI, the Mod Squad, Rock and Roll, Robert Gibson, and the big Sam Houston. This is going to be a match. Sam Houston's got a personal grudge against the DI and the Mod Squad, the way they treated Shasha. And my special guest here at ringside, the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, a man that's intricately a part of what's going on in this ring, Nelson Raw and Shasha. Nelson, welcome to the sideline here. I know you want to get around this corner so bad and get a hold of him, boys. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, thank you, Gene. It's a pleasure being out here with you. And believe me, I want to stay here and watch the DI. As you can see, he's over here making gestures at Shasha right now. And you know, and everyone else knows that I'm a family man, and I take care of my family just like you do in your family. And this, you should not be fooling with the young lady and manhandling her, which he threw her down onto the railing. And we just can't stand for that. I won't tolerate it. And like you said, I'm sitting back here and staying out of it and being a gentleman about the match. I don't want to get involved in it or anything else. But the man has some things coming, and I intend to get even with him for manhandling my daughter.
I can't really blame you, Nelson. I know Shasha's not a wrestler, and he treated her like a wrestler. He just tossed her down. Her body's not going to look at this. But boy, look at the wrestling match. Sam Houston and his body slammed them like they're going out of style. Sam and Rock and Roll, Robert Gibson. I tell you one thing, that Mod Squad said they wanted somebody with some competition. Guess what? They've got it.
Let me tell you, you and I just seen the beginning of something here, and we've been around the wrestling business long enough to know that you can wrestle with certain people and you just don't click with them as a partner. It takes a thing. It's like driving a good automobile or having a good horse, and everything jives. You're riding it. And these two boys just proved one thing right there. They are together, they click, and it's just like a good marriage. And these boys are going to be capable of doing things, and I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't see these guys turn into a great tag team, because you can tell in 1 second when you're in the ring if that man makes the right move, the right tag at the right time, and if he comes in and keeps someone off your back and protects you, that goes to show that he has that perfect timing at which it takes.
Well,
and now, look at this.
Oh, tremendous.
There you go, a drop kick.
A tremendous drop. You see how Robert worked with Sam on that, helped him out on a move? That's what tag team wrestling's all about. Robert Gibson and Sam Houston, they complement each other's styles. Of course, we're sitting right here, and Shasha is a little wary of the DI. If the DI gets any closer, here's a big old pipe. I want you to hit him with it, Nelson.
You know exactly what I'll do with it. He puts a hand on her. DI, just go and mind your business.
The DI has forgotten what he's out here for. He's supposed to be managing a wrestling team. He's trying to intimidate Nelson Royal.
That's what he's trying to do. I know what he wants to. He probably has in his mind, he has seen here that Gibson and Houston has clicked as a good team, and now he's wanting to get some distraction and trying to involve me somewhere in it so that he can save his boys. But I don't intend to get out there and do it, because I know these two can handle him, and if the DI sticks his nose in there, they'll take care of him. And I have no doubt about that. All you have to do is watch Robert Gibson move. The guy has a lot of speed, and he has, look at this, the crisscross, and he's out in front. Look at his drop toe hold. There you go.
Tremendous move.
That's it.
Mod Squad, Basher, and Spike are definitely being taught a lesson about wrestling there, Nelson.
That's right. They're showing him what it's all about. You see Hoot there throwing that knee into that back, right at the back of the leg. He knows where to get it, where the weakness is at. And you have to take in any wrestler. You and I both know, whether it's amateur or professional, Just like they're weakening him down, and you pick on a part and you stay after it. And that big number 13 boot caught him in the side of the head. That should take care of it.
I'll tell you one thing.
Now,
Sam is stretching him out there. And the old, almost looks like a similar move you know back in the old days, the banana split. And that right there looks like,
there you go. Look at that one. Kick him out.
Oh, kicked him again.
That's it.
The extra move right there. Most of these wrestlers, these young wrestlers, will just make a move and then sit and watch.
They hesitate.
That's right. He goes right after it. Robert Gibson, and in there working on that leg, twisting that knee. And I know the Bashers had some knee problems.
Look at them. They're getting together. Houston and Gibson got there. They're getting themselves double roll. There you go.
Man.
Good one.
2 shots.
Down he goes.
Spike's head.
This is what you call action and what wrestling's all about.
The DI is hiding in the corner over
right there. Still right back to that leg. Got the DI nervous over here because he knows what's happening. He might not be much of a wrestler, but he definitely knows when they start weakening one part of the body that the boys are going to start getting weaker and they're going to be less aggressive, and that's when things start turning the other way.
Right now, that knee, the cruciate ligaments in it are very weak, I know, because he's had a surgery not too long ago. And arthroscopic surgery is an excellent thing, but that knee is not fully recovered yet. And Spike and Basher are definitely on the run right now. Whoa, Robert Gibson all the way over.
And they are in trouble.
Right on the knee again. Ladies and gentlemen,
like you said, Gene, not to interrupt you, but whenever you come out of surgery, I don't care if it's been 6 months or what it's been, that knee is still tender and it's very vulnerable to being hurt. And these boys know about that, and they're after that part. Because if you don't believe that, watch what the DI is doing. He's getting very nervous over here.
One thing about it, this knee is definitely giving him a problem. Spike and Basher are a team. They think it's one. They're both hurting right now. Nelson Royal right here, as you see in the corner there. Shasha, they're both watching. They're happy as can be because they've got the advantage right now.
That's it. Shasha's over here applauding him.
She's about to have a fit.
Well, you know, she's known these two young men from a long time, since she was a little child, and she respects their ability, and she really respects them going in there, and they've said that they would defend her at whatever the cost is, at any time and any place, and she's very happy to see them getting back at him. You know, and the old saying, payback gets tough.
I know it. Payback can be real rough, and apparently... Oh,
look out!
Oh, no! Oh, he had him.
Had that one set up, and he missed it. Now they've made a tag. We got to what? And an elbow across the back of the neck.
Well, that's what makes them the fine tag team they are. They take advantage when they get advantage.
Once they get that advantage, they take it. You and I both know that.
Most wrestling teams sometimes get an advantage and don't know how to take advantage of something.
That's right.
See it. Right now, Spike and Basher are taking advantage of Robert Gibson.
Just one slip on Gibson there where he missed that drop kick, and like you said, they start taking that advantage, made the quick tag, went in, and while his partner's coming in, the guy from the that tagged out, give the elbow on the back of the head to keep him weaker in time for his partner to get in.
Apparently, they're working on the respiratory system, choking the man so he can't breathe. Once the oxygen is cut off, the body cannot react. It's like a car without oil in it. It can't run. You can have all the gasoline you want, but no oil, it just breaks down.
That's right, and that's what it takes. And
they're double teaming him.
Pulling that leg, they're really getting in under that and onto his throat and cuts that air off. And it like you said, it really makes him weak and strong. The strong person will get very weak when you cut off that oxygen.
A heavily muscular man has got to have more.
Good tag, got to go.
Oh, a good tag. Here comes Sam firing in there. 1, 2. He shoots him off. Wait a minute, reversal. He's up. Oh, he does.
Look out, Sam.
Oh, that'll knock the wind right out of you. Sam landed right on his belly, knocking the wind right out of him.
Did you see that? And he hit his head after he hit on that stomach. The head went in. Now they're going to double up on him and double teaming here. And you and I both know that these are things that these boys are good for. And this is where teams that do illegal things take advantage of wrestlers that go out and are good competitors. And you can tell this because that's what made them. Yeah, look at the choke.
That's an out-and-out choke. That's not a wrestling hold. That's a choke.
You and I both know. If we'd been wrestling in an amateur tournament or something, what would have happened?
Been disqualified right there.
Right then.
That is not a move. That is nothing but strictly cheating.
There you go. Watch this.
Oh. He's got a 5 count to get out. That's good wrestling right there. We might not like how their tactics are, but they do get it. They're very effective. An elbow in the back of the head. Sam is groggy. Sam needs to make a tag very soon.
Yes, sir.
Take much
Look out. No. Right across the throat.
Ladies and gentlemen, those are steel cords of rope. There's not anything in there except steel all the way around that ring. They got a piece of plastic wrapped around iron all the way around.
And they don't give. And you and I know we've seen guys that's done that, and they've hit that, they've broken their jaw, they've taken their teeth out of there, and then you get hit on the throat, and it slows down the oxygen to your system, and then you're really in trouble. And Sam's having a problem now. You can see the breathing right there.
He's choking. Both of them are working. Look
Yes.
at this. Both of them pressing down on the lungs, pressing down on the neck. He can't breathe.
And see here, a lot of people don't know you had to. The other man was over there distracting the referee and trying to argue with Gibson, keeping the referee distracted. And it's hard for a referee to handle it. Look at this.
Yes.
Take him down. Take him down.
It.
That's the way you go.
2. Oh, kicked out.
He had that.
Sam, get to the tag if he can. Oh,
Come on, Sam. Sam needs to tag desperately right now.
He needs it bad. Robert Gibson's warning the
Kick
tag
out,
very
Sam.
quickly.
Make your tag, Sam. That's what you got. Look
A
at
good
this.
move there. Yes.
And here he
Robert
comes.
out. The referee has got to keep Robert out. But Spike and Basher once again double teaming again. Oh!
Look at there. Get him out,
Double knee to
referee.
belly. He has a 5 count to get out.
And they take advantage of that 5 count. 2.
Oh!
Get
Sam,
you out. Oh.
That one shoulder up.
Got the
reach
one up.
second. It was almost a 3 count, ladies and gentlemen. This match has got all the intensity of a world championship match. This is why Spike and Basher and the DI won't put their title up against these men. They know there's a chance they may lose.
You know, and that's how you see how Sam fights back and how Gibson does. And the 3 of us have formed a pact that 2 of us at any time will wrestle these people, and they will not put that title on the line. You've heard the DI come out here and say he didn't want him to wrestle and do this or that. That's the reason, because you got 3 people that will form a tag team at any time and wrestle these people. Look at this, the distraction now while he's choking him over here and cutting that oxygen off on the corner. And he knows it's weakening down, and you got the one over here just keeping the referee's attention so they can get into him.
It's this tremendous wrestling team. Of course, I know y'all formed a pact. No retreat, no surrender. None of y'all are going to give up on anything. You'll fight to the end because you've got a purpose to get that DI in the Mod Squad, a purpose to get that ACW Tag Team Championship belt.
That's right. The big purpose is my daughter sitting right here, and to get back at this DI and get into the Mod Squad. And you said the next thing is that Tag Team Championship, and that's what we want. And we, just like the 3 of us said, we ask no quarter, we give no quarter, and we're going to get it. Come on, Sam, keep pushing. Now he's fighting towards that corner.
He's almost making the tag. Wait a minute.
He made the tag. There you go.
He made the tag. He made a legal tag. Wait a minute. The referee didn't see it. He didn't see it. He can't allow the tag. They just tossed Sam over the top rope. That's an automatic disqualification. But the referee cannot see it. His eyes are not in the back of his head. He's got to see it.
This is why it is so hard for a referee to do all of these things. It is very hard for him to see that because the other man had him distracted, and here they are just threw him over the top rope, which was a disqualification, and the DI knows it. He's strutting around here like a rooster.
He's not more than 6 feet away from Nelson Rollins. Shah. I know, Nelson. I've got the little pipe here that rings the bell. You're welcome to use it at any time.
Well, you said it right. I'll ring his bell.
Ring his bell hard as you can. Ladies and gentlemen, they have beaten Sam Houston as much as they possibly can. They've double teamed and they've not given him a fair chance. Of course, that's typical of the DI and the Mod Squad. They're not going to give anybody any chance.
That's Sam's fighting back.
Sam's fighting back hard.
Oh, quit. That's it.